Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and censorship from Google, Facebook, Twitter, and the like has literally gone off the radar, off the charts. What they're doing here in America is disturbing. And right now, they are attempting to silence any alternative media outlets that is speaking truth. And the mainstream media is pushing it because they're losing their advertisers to average Joes, if you will, or people who are reporting factual news. And they're doing it under the name of internet censorship, attempting to quiet us down. And here's the thing, if we don't do something to stop this right now, it's going to weed into your home. It's going to go into your home, your schools, and everywhere. And they're not going to stop with alternative media. They're not going to stop just silencing us. It is going to come into your backyard. So now is the time that we stand together against the censorship that is just blown out of proportion. I am so sick and tired of Facebook. I'm actually in Facebook jail right now for a week because I wanted to share a story about the truth of what's really going on. And that's the kind of things that we're dealing with on a daily basis, and unmonetized videos. I know everything with Las Vegas in the title got demonetized, but not if you're part of the Communist News Network or MSNBC or Jimmy Kimmel or whatever. They are all still able to advertise scot-free. Why? Because there is something going on under the radar. And here I'm going to give you ways in which we can stop it, ways in which we can prevent it. One of those ways, and this is why I partnered with VPN, a virtual private network. If you don't have one, get one. Get one, get one, get one. Google is a monster. They know everything you do before you do it. You carry around your phone and it knows your exact location, what you're doing at that moment, what you're thinking of, what you're interested in. If you're having a hard time or having a hard day and you look for encouragement, well, they know your stress. If you're if you're looking for a house and on the market, well, they know what ads to put to get you that house that you so desire. Or heck, if you just want to go out for fun and meet friends, then you're looking for locations. Well, it knows all of that. It knows a divorce before you get a divorce. Why? Because you've likely Googled it. Well, it's none of their dang business. And I got a bit bolder word I won't use, but none of their business. That is why a VPN is very, very important. Now, I'm actually partnered with one, virtualshield.com/go/Lisa Haven. And they've offered just for my audience to give a 20% off. And I'm going to try to run this periodically because I believe in what they do. And I hope you do too. Let me show you what I mean, because censorship is all over the place and they are censoring us left and right. Let me show you what they're doing in China and Russia and countries abroad, because mind you, it is coming here and I'm going to show it to you and prove it to you. Check out this report from www.quartz.com. What you need to know about China's VPN crackdown. Well, China is cracking down on VPNs. Why? Because a VPN will allow users to use unaccessible sites, such as in China, you can't go to YouTube or Facebook or any of those. Well, the VPN scrambles that IP so they can kind of get away with that crime, if you will, in China. But China is censoring it. Now, here's another one. This one's from www.money.cnn.com. Russia bans VPN users from looking at censored sites. Again, it happened in China, it happened in Russia, both banning VPNs because they don't want their people having that freedom. Get a VPN, because the more of us that have it, the more unlikely and harder it is it's going to be to ban in the future. Here's another report, and this is from Breitbart.com in regards to the European Union, who wants to take a similar stance. A report, EU presidency calls for China-style internet censorship. Now, the report goes on to say that Estonia, who led the current EU presidency, has called upon the EU member states to increase their internet censorship, following in the footsteps of communist China, and that was according to a leaked document. So now we have that style censorship being pushed in all the EU, or at least they're headed in that direction. It hasn't happened yet. China, Russia, but here's some other countries that I didn't even mention. North Korea, Burma, Cuba, Turkey, all these, Iran, have government-controlled government controlled censorship of their people over the internet, and I had enough. But these are the kinds of things that they're banning. But if you don't believe me that it's already happening in America and the mainstream media is pushing it, like I started out first and foremost with this report, but the mainstream media really wants to push it. Why? Because it's going to eliminate YouTubers like myself. Again, warning. It will not stop with alternative media. It's going to come into your home. And right now, we need to band together and at least do the things we can do and not allow the Google monster to know our lives. But check out this report from TheGuardian.com titled, "The Guardian View on Censoring the Internet. Necessary, but not easy." Now, this report downright pissed me off, if I'm going to be honest, but it goes on to say that it encourages policing of the internet in order to stop terrorism. Everything's always in the name of terrorism, right? Let's sign the Patriot Act, Bush, right? Because that will help us fight terrorism. Meanwhile, it steals all your personal freedoms and gives the NSA access. Not good. Very not good. It also talks about the internet being a vile place and then goes on to attack only the far right. It says nothing of the left, but how we have all these Nazis on the far right. Go to hell, Guardian, just being honest. Here's another report, and this one's on money.communistnewsnetwork.com titled, "Theresa May says internet may be censored to prevent terrorism." Infowars.com, emergency. Top billionaires are asking Google and Facebook to censor the internet to push the MSM lies. There's your narrative. There's your narrative. Billionaires working with Google, working with Facebook, working with YouTube, working with all these things, and Google owns YouTube now, and it just went to hell in a handbasket when that happened in order to censor us, in order to keep us silent. Get on a VPN. Use that link below. Make sure you are doing that. Let me take you straight to the site that I use. This is virtualshield.com/go/Lisa Haven. But here's how you can get started, and I'm just showing you who I use. Like I said, I purposefully partnered with them because I think we all need to have it, because I say screw the NSA who keeps trying to censor us. All right, here's the website up on the screen here. To get started, if you want to do this, it's $4.79 a month. And again, you get the 20% off using that code Lisa Haven and going to that site. If you have more than 5 computers, then you want to do the My Family plan. But if you can then go and choose your package. I personally use the 12-month one. It just works better because I plan on having it forever and years to come. So you have that as well, but there's also add-ons, and there's an add-on coming on in the future. I'll tell you about in a moment, but the first one is monthly maintenance. If you want somebody to be able to handle those hacks, those kinds of things, you can add that, or the protection plan, which I have that one. It prevents DDoS attacks and cyber hack attacks, that kind of thing. But something coming in the future is they're creating technology, just this VPN, in which they will keep the NSA from accessing your microphone and your cameras. Heck yeah, when that comes up, that's going to be there next month. Not there yet, but if you join now, you'll have the option to add that later. Then you can add that to your plan. I will flip and be doing that for sure. All right, so let me show you how a VPN works. If you don't know, I've showed this before, but I want to show those who may not. Notice the shield in the upper right-hand corner of my computer. If you go click on it, it says, "Are you connected?" I'm connected. So you see that word connect. Well, if you want to verify this and make sure that it's not showing your home area or your area, or that is scrambling your IP address, go to ipchicken.com. And what you're going to notice is an IP address there for the LA area, which I am not in. I'm not in California. I'm not in the LA area, but yet my computer has scrambled it to that particular location. Now, if I go back up to the shield and click disconnect, now you will see the numbers have changed. If I go back to IP Chicken, and I'm not going to show you the full number except for the last 2 numbers there, but it's changed my area that I'm in, as you can tell, and that will be a different area given. So you can definitely see that it is scrambling the location in which you are from there. Anyhow, please make sure you get on a VPN because look, I know that you guys don't need the NSA at your back door. They don't need to know what you're Googling, what you're looking at, what you're censoring. I am all for the freedom. I am for freedom on the internet. I am for freedom for you to do whatever you want and be able to Google the things that you want on your computer. It's only right. It's only right. And as a reporter, obviously, I don't want anybody, I Google a lot of things. It's none of their business. It's not the NSA's. It's not the CIA's who has another NSA that was leaked by WikiLeaks not so long ago. And not to mention they wanted to try to ban WikiLeaks at some point here as well. And I say, I'm still going to get on that site. And I've got a VPN that will allow it, thankfully. But thankfully, nothing is banned at that time here. However, Google is delisting websites, putting them down to the bottom. So the only way that you will be able to eventually look for channels like mine would be to search in that thing. So anyhow, please go to virtualshield.com/go/Lisa Haven. I'll leave a link below, 20% off using code Lisa Haven. Get on a VPN if you are not on one, please. And if you don't use that, use someone out there. Anyhow, I also wanted to tell you guys, I finally got a backup channel. So there's Lisa Haven Vlogs is what I'm calling it because of all this crap that YouTube is doing. I have a backup channel. So check out my backup channel and I'm going to put additional videos there as well. So subscribe to it also. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven signing out.